Hello, my name is Mr. Finlayson. I am an SOR teacher, and I'm just putting together a series of videos designed to hopefully help my students and perhaps others revise for your SOR external examination. Or, of course, you should have been revising for months now, right? But whatever. In this first video, I'm going to give an overview of the course for those people who haven't been paying attention for the last 2 years. And the rest of the videos will break down core components of the different units, and hopefully I'll lead to give you a decent foundation to have a decent crack at the exam. So SOR, for the uninitiated, that is study of religion, an academic subject in which students learn about world religions and religious beliefs. This is not necessarily a subject designed to preach, and that distinction is important. We are looking at this academically. So when writing about a faith that you personally might very well be a part of, you still kind of need to take a step back. Avoid using personal pronouns, even if you believe what you're writing. Phrases such as many Christians believe, or Shia Islam usually follows, most Mahayana Buddhists would say, etc. Hopefully you get the point. SOR is broken down into 4 units, and they follow a pattern. First of all, we look at sacred texts, or the stories of the faiths, with a particular focus in topic 2 on Abrahamic faiths. Unit 2 is an exploration of calendrical rituals and life cycle rituals in religion. Unit 3 moves on to ethics, where we first look at social ethics and then ethical relationships. And Unit 4 is religion and state. And then finally, religion and human rights. And that final unit is the one that the external examination is largely based upon. And you'll see that all of the other units trickle down and connect to topic 2 of Unit 4. Now, to begin with, I find the best way to develop an understanding of how these link together is through a guy called Ninian Smart and his theory of the 7 dimensions of religion. Though it is worth pointing out here that this will not appear on the exam in any way. It is just background. I'll be very surprised if it does appear on the exam. So, Ninian Smart said that all religions begin with an experience of some kind, and those experiences are retold as stories, eventually written down in most cases. This is the experiential dimension and the narrative dimension. From here, we reenact many of these stories or partake in festivals, events, and rituals that are significant to the happenings within them. This is known as the ritualistic dimension, and this process is repeated in a cyclical fashion. So you have experience, I tell stories about it, and when we reenact it, experience, narrative, ritual, and so on and so on and so on. But after a time, people really love to nail down what it is they believe, so along comes doctrine, or a statement of belief. So we experience this, we wrote about it here, we reenact it here, and this tells you what we believe. And because we believe this, we are compelled to act in this way and then live in this way. So doctrine leads to the ethical dimension and the societal dimension. This is how we act. This is how we live. If we trace it all back to our units, you can see that sacred texts, which way? That way. Here in Unit 1, that's the narrative dimension. And rituals are Unit 2. Ethics are Unit 3, and then the social side of religion are Unit 4, and it all trickles down into that final unit on human rights. We experience this, we have these stories, we reenact these rituals, we behave in this way, and this is the way we treat human beings. And that is what your exam is going to be about the beliefs of the religions. This is what we believe. So this is how we act. And it's all about how we make the connections through the units to that final piece. And that's what the rest of my videos will be about. I'll do revision videos on each of the 5 faiths that we study with an overview and their beliefs. And then we will look at core rituals and ethics. And then if people are actually using the videos and give us stuff, I'll put together some revision tip stuff.